He literally wants to sit here every single video I film, and I feel so bad, but he makes these little squeaky noises, and I know you guys will get super annoyed by it. I'm sorry, buddy. Hey guys, what's going on? If you're new here, welcome. My name is BrittanyNichole, and today we are doing a YouTube/Instagram made me buy it video. So I love doing these videos because let's face it, we buy most of our products these days because we see it on YouTube, we see it on Instagram, we see marketing for it, and the person on YouTube looks so beautiful wearing it, and we want to buy it because we want to look that way, right? So I bought a bunch of products that have been heavily influenced from YouTube or Instagram, and I put them to the test, and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on this. Now, there is one skincare product that truly will take a couple of months to really form true opinions on, but the rest of it I've been using for quite a while now, and I have all of my thoughts formed on it. So if you are interested in seeing a short and sweet YouTube/Instagram made me buy it, and this is what I think about it, go ahead and keep watching. All right, you guys, so the first thing, I didn't buy this. This was just one of those like pick a sample type of things from Sephora when I placed an order, and it's the Tatcha Silk Canvas. So I have a little sample of it. It's not in here because I used it all up, but I actually really like this, and I think I am gonna bite the bullet and go ahead and purchase it. Now, I know this is very expensive, but this is so much better, in my opinion, than the e.l.f. Poreless Putty. The e.l.f. Poreless Putty made my face feel dry. It didn't feel hydrated whatsoever, and I feel like the makeup on top of it didn't sit nice. This sits so beautifully, and I only got to use it a handful of times, I think about 5 times, because the sample wasn't like huge. But I loved it. My makeup lasted all day. My face looked flawless. It felt so good when I put makeup over it. I definitely think this one is worth it. So if you struggled with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty because you wanted to go the cheaper route, get a sample of this, and I think you will fall in love with it. All right, you guys, next up we have the Thrive Causemetics, or Causemetics, however you say it, Buildable Blur CC Cream. This has been all over Instagram, it's been all over YouTube, and I have just put it off and put it off because it is an e-commerce site. I really like to see my makeup, touch my makeup before I buy it, which is why you don't see me with a lot of like Kylie Cosmetics things, although she is in Ulta now. But anyway, regardless, I put this off for so long, and then I finally bit the bullet. I got the shade Light. I think this was about $38. And at first I didn't like it. So this just goes to show you need to try your makeup before initially just like saying I love it or I hate it, because I tried this with a sponge in my fingers at first and I didn't like it at all. The sponge really absorbed a lot of the product. I didn't feel like it did that whole blurring thing that you see on YouTube and Instagram. And then I tried it with my Sigma F80 and I freaking loved it. I love the coverage. I love how it looks. It definitely blurs. I'm looking in a mirror right now and I feel like my skin looks blurred. Now, it isn't like the most full coverage thing. I'd say it's like a medium coverage, and then if you build it up in certain areas, you can get it to kind of full coverage, but it's so comfortable. It's so lightweight throughout the day. It has SPF in it, SPF 35, so it's gonna give you the protection you need throughout the day, and I feel like it doesn't fade at all, and every product I put over it looks beautiful. So definitely try this with a brush if you do get it. I definitely think it's worth it, and it goes to a good cause. That's the other thing. I'm trying to be a little smarter with my makeup purchases, and I'm trying to go a little more clean, which you'll see in some of the products here. So I just wanted to pull up what they give back to, because I knew it wasn't just cancer, but it's cancer, surviving domestic abuse, and emerging from homelessness. So I just think that's absolutely amazing. Cruelty-free and vegan, sulfate-free, paraben-free, and I really like that. I'm trying to be more conscious, like I said. So I am loving this for my more natural days. Now, you guys know how much I love my L'Oreal Fresh Wear. This isn't going to replace that, but for more natural days and when I need some SPF coverage and I don't want to put on like my actual SPF in my skincare routine, this is amazing. Now, the shade Light, when I put it on, looks a little dark for me, but when you blend it out, it just blends in perfectly with my skin. There's another product I'm going to use to kind of make everything look really seamless, but really like this. Highly recommend. Okay, so next up, this is the Ilia Fade Into You Soft Focus Finishing Powder. I've seen this all over YouTube. I've seen a lot of Ilia. We've got like a big clean movement going on right now, and this is one of those products that I was like, is it gonna replace my Laura Mercier? Is it gonna blur? Is it worth it? I am loving this powder so much. It does blur my under eyes, no flashback. It's talc free, it's a clean product, and I get a lot of milia under my eyes, and I was watching SMLXO Stephanie, and she said that she gets that as well, and she's been using talc free products, and that's really helped. So I'm gonna try to use only talc free under my eyes from now on and see if I see a difference. But just the blurring effect of this is enough for me to want to repurchase it. It's so super fine. It literally disappears when you press it into your skin. You only need a teensy tiny bit. I always forget to like lock the thing, which is kind of silly. I should start doing that because then I have powder going everywhere, but it's very comfortable. It's not itchy at all, and I've just been loving this for under my eyes. You guys know I don't go in and bake or anything like that. I go really lightly with powders under my eyes, and I love this so much. Highly recommend if you need a new translucent setting powder. That's the other thing, it truly is translucent, so I think this will work for a variety of skin tones, light to dark, which is really nice. Like the Laura Mercier, I think that they have a couple of darker products, but Laura Mercier isn't totally translucent in my opinion, and this truly is, and I have been loving it. Okay, next up, Lawless. So I've seen a ton of Lawless lately on YouTube. I feel like every YouTuber has been using something Lawless, so I went ahead and I picked up the bronzer because you guys know I am always on the hunt for a new bronzer. I love this. Once again, it's a clean product, which I love so much because I'm really trying to take care of my skin. This bronzer does not fade at all through the day. It goes on super seamlessly. It blends out really nice. It's not one of those bronzers where you go in and you apply way too much product by accident and then you have to spend 5 minutes blending it out. It's almost foolproof. The only issue I kind of have is they only have 2 shades. This is like the light medium shade, and then they have like a deep dark shade. I wish they would add more, but I think they are a smaller brand, so they might be slowly adding more as they grow, but really like this one, especially for being a clean product. I highly recommend checking it out. You guys know I'm pretty fair, and this still works on my skin, so I love this. Okay, so next up we have, as you can see, it's kind of rubbed off throughout this video, but I got the Laneige, I think it's Laneige, Lip Glowy Balm in Berry. So everyone on YouTube who's a YouTuber, a beauty guru, has something by this brand. It's usually the lip sleeving mask, but I've been seeing this a lot more, so I thought I would go ahead and get it. So this is what it looks like. It gives me a little bit of like a pink flush to my lips, but not too much. It's really comfortable. It's really glowy. I do really like it. But I think this was only $14 actually. So do I think it's worth $14? Yes. But if you had Aquaphor, I think you'll kind of get the same effect. You just won't get the little bit of color in it. The scent of it is a little off-putting at first. It does kind of go away and I don't notice it. It kind of smells like something you'd use when you were like a kid, you know what I mean? It's not like super overpowering, and like I said, it does go away, but if you are sensitive to smells, like if you're pregnant and using this might be one that you're like, I can't touch it. But I do like the glow it gives. It's very comfortable. It's not a sticky gloss at all. The only thing is, if you do get like the gloss version like this, it comes in 4 colors. You won't want to wear this to bed because it's going to get all over, you know, your sheets. I have white sheets, so I'm a little scared to wear this, but I really do prefer my Aquaphor at night. So I'm happy I purchased it. Yes, do I think you can kind of get the same effect with like Aquaphor and kind of, I mean, Aquaphor, you're not going to get as much of a glow, I'll say that, but can you get the same effect with another lip product? Probably, but we'll see over time if this makes my lips feel softer. Okay, so next up, you guys, this is probably the one I'm most excited about. This is again from Thrive. It's the Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara. This is truly amazing. This makes my nubs of lashes look so long. It doesn't flake at all throughout the day. It doesn't transfer. It's not one of those wands that's gonna get mascara everywhere. I don't know how it doesn't transfer, especially because my top lashes, like when I look up and they're wet, it kind of touches the hood of my eye, which is amazing because like I said, I have very tiny little nubby lashes. I love this so much. The packaging feels super luxurious. It's very heavy. I will absolutely be repurchasing this because of how it makes my lashes look. I love long lashes and I've never been able to have them because That's just what I was born with. That's just what God gave me. And if I don't have to wear lashes, I much prefer that. And this gives me the look of lashes without having to use it. So I love this. Highly recommend buying this, you guys, if you are in the same struggle bus as I am with not having long lashes and wanting that kind of look. I just feel like it makes a makeup look more complete when you've got lashes. And it's nice, like I said, to not have to do it with falsies. So definitely check this out. I think this was in the 20-something dollar range, but totally worth it. I promise you guys will absolutely love this one. Okay, so on that same note, I just picked up this Sephora Lift Off Lash Comb, and I like it, but I definitely don't think it's something you're gonna wanna use with the Thrive mascara, because that kind of, I think, has fibers in it. Something's making your lashes look longer, and this kind of takes that away. I did use this after I used that, and I felt like I had to go in with a little more mascara. So I'm gonna use this with different mascaras. I have something on my lips. There we go, cat hair everywhere. So I definitely think this will work with some mascaras, like the ones that make your lashes look a little more spidery. This might be good, but I feel like a lot of times I go in with way too much mascara and I need to comb it out, and I didn't have this. So I just felt like I needed to add this into my collection for when I need to kind of take away a little excess mascara. I also think it's gonna be really nice if I go in with too much eyebrow gel. Sometimes I do that and they end up like being kind of flaky and sticky. So this will be nice for that as well, just to really kind of separate and comb them out. So I think this was like $7 or something like that. It was really extremely cheap. So I'm glad I have it in my collection, and I really like that you can travel with it. You just kind of put it in like that and you're good to go. But do we think you absolutely need this? No, but am I happy I have it? Yes. Okay, next up we have the Drunk Elephant D-Bronzi Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. I was so scared to buy this because this is one of those more expensive products. I think it's around $38, but I am so happy I did. I absolutely love it. I've been mixing it in with my moisturizer in the morning just to give myself a healthy glow. It does look a little intimidating when you pump it out. It is like a darker bronze color, but it does not show up like that on the face. I also use it on the body. That's what I'm doing in the video. I hope it comes out because it was kind of hard to see when I was doing that. You could just see it blends out so nicely. If you have fair skin, I think this will work on you. It might be, if you're super fair, it might be a little bit dark, but if you have light skin like me, medium skin, I think it will be beautiful. If you are deeper, darker, this might not show up for you. It would be nice if they came out with like a deeper, darker one. This might be more like a highlight on those skin tones, which might be actually super beautiful. But I've been using it on my chest at the end of my makeup, which is what I'm showing you in this video, just to kind of make everything look seamless, because once I get my bronzer on my neck and my face, sometimes my chest looks a little white. So I've been putting it there and then on my shoulder blades as well, and I just think it looks so pretty. And in the morning, like I said, it just gives my skin a healthy glow. I don't look so dull when I mix it in with my moisturizer. So I've absolutely been loving this. Highly recommend. If you guys have been wanting this, it is totally worth it. Do you need it though? No, but if you want a little bit of a healthy glow, totally worth it. And I think this is going to be perfect when I have self-tan on, and you know, I wash my face a lot, I exfoliate a lot. My face is the first thing to lose tan, so having this to kind of use in the in-between is so nice. Okay, and finally, this is the last product, the Ordinary AHA 30% BHA 2% peeling solution. So again, this is all over YouTube. The Ordinary is a very highly social media marketed brand, but I mainly got this because Taylor, the Taylor, uses it, and she said she loves it so much, and it kind of compares to like the Drunk Elephant AHA, BHA stuff, and I have that as well. So I've been using this for a few weeks and I do like it. It doesn't burn my skin whatsoever when I put this on. This is one that you're definitely gonna wanna do a little bit of like a patch test to make sure you don't react to it, but I do feel like my skin feels smoother and looks a little glowier after adding this in. But this is again one of those skincare type of things that's gonna take a while, a couple months to really see if I see a difference. But so far I really am enjoying it, and it's like $8, and it's also carried at Ulta right now as well. I think the Ordinary just started being carried in Ulta, so you can really get it either place, and I really like it, and it's a fraction of the price of the Drunk Elephant. So if this kind of gives me the same type of results that the Drunk Elephant does, I'll definitely be repurchasing this for under $10 because the Drunk Elephant stuff is like $90. But I really do like how it makes my skin feel right after I use it and in the morning. I just really make sure to hydrate my skin after I use this. So I use my Vichy hyaluronic acid and then my Vichy moisturizer, so I'm really nice and hydrated after I use it. And then always make sure to use sun protection when you're using things like this. But so far I love it. So that is it for this one, you guys. I hope you found this helpful. This was actually a really good Instagram, YouTube made me buy it type of video. Usually a lot of those products I don't like, but there are a ton of these that I'm loving. The Thrive Causemetics, both of them I'm loving. I'm loving the Drunk Elephant. I'm loving the Lawless. I'm loving the Ilia. I'm loving the Ordinary. The only things that I don't think is absolutely like, oh my god, I can't live without that, is the Laneige lip gloss, and then the Sephora little eyelash comb type of thing. So let me know what products you guys have bought from Instagram or YouTube down below that you can't live without. If you guys have any questions, as always, please let me know below. Otherwise, if you're interested in seeing any more videos from me, please subscribe. It means the absolute world to me, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.